Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you were here from the Tom McDonald video and you were hoping that was the last time you'd see of me, sorry to disappoint you. So I had an idea that I would talk about news/events during the week after the week came to a close, because there's been a lot of shit happening. I have a lot to say, and we're gonna see if this is one of the best ways and places to express it. So technically some of the stuff that I will be talking about are events that have occurred like maybe a month ago, but they've been resurrected, say, in the past week or so. So this event, particular event I'm going to talk about, occurred from August 2nd to August 8th. So Monday to Sunday. It was topic news. I don't know if I was originally gonna discuss several topics in one video, but now I'm wondering if I should just split them up into parts, since I've got a lot to cover and say about all of them. I don't even know if some people are gonna watch this, but if you do, I hope you enjoy. Now remember, I'm gonna be talking about events and news that I want to talk about and I feel is important to talk about. And let me tell you, the topic in this video I feel needs to be addressed. Now, I'm going to give you one and only one trigger warning. If you find any of my opinions or the subjects in this video offensive, you may go. If you don't like the subjects or people I'm talking about, you have free will. Don't pretend you can't use it. If you are just uninterested in this video at any other time in this video, then you can go, okay? So, the first person I'm going to be discussing is Kathy Griffin. I love Kathy Griffin. Oh, I can hear the cry shouting blasphemy now. Yes, I love Kathy Griffin. I enjoyed her content before the mask and ketchup picture, which is protected by First Amendment. But since then, I've truly fallen in love with her. She's funny, we all know that. But beyond that, she's resilient. Like, literally the whole world turned on her and wished her and her family dead, and that's not an exaggeration. But she did not let that obliterate her completely from this earth. Like, she was put on the freaking Interpol list for that picture. Death threats, friends turned against her. She lost jobs, gigs, but she made it out not unscathed though, which I'm going to get into that later. I've been very supportive of her for a while now. As of last week, truly shook me. Kathy announced on her Instagram, well, she announced it on more than one social media platform, but that's the one I saw it on, that she has lung cancer. Never smoked a day in her life. I was so shocked for her, but relieved when she said she was getting immediate treatment. She ended up having surgery and removed basically half her lung, I think she said. She gave an interview on ABC News, which I highly recommend you go watch. But that wasn't the only bombshell she discussed. She also revealed that she had been suffering from a pill addiction and actually attempted to take her own life. That goes to show you that we are truly only human. And that even when you think you have made it through the worst of the worst, there's still so much you end up having to heal and confront within yourself. The detail that she shared touched me so painfully because it's true. She shared details about her life, particularly childhood, how she never drank in her life because she grew up in an alcoholic family. She was mixing her parents' drinks as a kid, and she was also abused by her now deceased eldest brother. And when she spoke about that in her family, like, they were mad about that. So she's just been the person that doesn't shut up all her life. And we love her for it. The details of her attempting to take her life were just, it's like almost like when you hear her say it, you can almost visualize it. When you hear it, you can see it. You know, she also talked a little bit about losing friends such as Anderson Cooper after the scandal, which honestly to this day for me, that's still very shady for me on Anderson's part. Like, you know, when she talked about her failed attempt to take her life, it made me think, like, you know, obviously knock on wood, thank God she didn't, you know, succeed at that. But what if she did? You know, would all these people that turn their back on her and said all these horrible things, would they have said anything? or would they have just moved on? Maybe some would say, oh well. Y'all know that the cult of Donald Trump would have probably been dancing on her damn grave. Anyway, point being, all the people who turned away from her were no saints either. They probably had bigger dirt on their hands, let's be honest, but I'm not going to name any specifics at this moment. Moving on from that, Kathy was so brave in laying everything out for the world to hear. Many people were very kind and supportive and actually good, decent human beings. Although I probably shouldn't be too surprised at this. Meghan McCain, of course, had something negative to say. You know, that shouldn't surprise you. Thank God this was like her last week on The View. Not that I watched The View anyway, but just hearing her, having to hear about her, be like, oh, Meghan got into it with this person today, and then this day, and that, blah, blah, blah. But what she said about, like, Kathy, like, I'm just gonna give you a brief exaggeration. Like, oh my God, I can never forgive Kathy Griffin for what she said about my BFF Clay Aiken before he came out. Meghan was saying Kathy made jokes about Clay Aiken, former American Idol contestant, being gay before he came out. Well, it doesn't look like Clay is holding any grudges because he tweeted a message of support for Kathy. Like I said, Meghan, thank God she's not on The View anymore. Which conveniently later in that same show, just like look it up and you'll see, Mary Trump was on The View promoting her new book, which she's Donald, if you don't know, she's Donald Trump's estranged niece. She don't like him either. She don't like half of that family. But apparently to Meghan, there is no good Trump. Back to Kathy. She's in recovery. Her husband had a small kitchen accident, which she talked about in humor on Instagram, which I recommend you go watch. You know, you gotta laugh. You just gotta laugh. Which, you know, all seemed well after watching that video. You would think, you know, even though she's recovering, that she's, you know, getting better, at least still laughing. Well, until her recent post, that definitely did not have me laughing. Now, I'm just going to post the screenshots and video before I say what I have to say, but pretty sure they speak for themselves. But this video is from 2017, but the well-adjusted individual speaking in a very calm tone in the video can't let this shit go.
Hey, Randy, go fuck yourself. Seriously? You call on my grandkids at 9 o'clock? You're not even the fucking owner. You're stuck with a fucking bald dyke who Donald Trump kind of put the heat on. Now you're calling the cops? Fuck you. And fuck Kathy. You're not our fucking neighbor. You're a fucking asshole.
What's going on?
Let's declare war, asshole, because we got a lot to go for.
Randy, what's
Let's
happening?
bring it on, you bitch.
Randy, what's happening?
If you're asking Randy what's happening, he called cops on my 5-year-old granddaughter, you fucking cunt. Bullshit. 9 o'clock at night. Oh, this party's loud. This party's really happening. Fuck you. I've done enough trying to be a nice partner. Fuck you, neighbor. War's happening. Don't wait until we're going to bring some things on you now. Fuck you.
Like, dude, she does not even live next to you anymore, and you're still concerned with her? Like, you know, you're setting a very bad example of some serious attachment issues for the grandchildren that you show so much concern for in that video. Like, this is supposed to be a professional, intelligent, well, no, I'm not gonna use quotations for that, middle-aged man acting like he's an extra and wants to be the main character in Fatal Attraction. By the way, Kathy did a video with Shane Dawson a few years ago. In that video, you can see she has a wall on the balcony of her former residence, which she said was to block the neighbor. And actually, here's the clip from that video.
I have a neighbor on this side, and for some reason, because ever since my Trump picture, he stands there at the wall and screams like, "Hey, you fucking dyke, you fucking cunt!" Like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we kind of built like a little. As Trump would say, we built the wall.
Yeah.
I'm not a Trump supporter, but we built the wall.
Fortunately, a wall is not enough, especially for the likes of this being. Like, when you have to move away from a residence to get away from someone who doesn't even live with you, but just lives next to you, and you can't, and it's something, it impedes on your everyday life, like that says something. Like, dude, you are wasting your own money. You're wasting taxpayers' money with this lawsuit. I know they can't, obviously, but I wish the California Supreme Court would laugh in your face. I wish they would. But but in one way or another, that is what's going to happen. I hope you realize that. Okay, I know this was a lot to unpack, but I wanted to express my opinion on this and make sure people are aware of what's happening. Kathy, I'm sending you so much light and love and healing vibes, and may only the best come your way. So I was going to talk about another topic in this video, but now I'm not so sure. This might be a thing where, I don't know, I'm figuring it out. Let's see how this video goes. I might just talk about one topic a week or post multiple videos about different topics and just talking about different news instead of just collectively bashing it into one video, because, I don't know how well people's attention spans will be if this video is like an hour long. So with that being said, I'm gonna just wrap this up here, and hopefully you'll see me again soon.